Good day everyone. My name is Jane Ellis and I'm going to present my research title until my RRL. My title is Levels of Financial Literacy and its Correlation with Companies Operating Performance for Tourism Enterprises Owners in White Beach, Puerto Galera, Oriental, Mindoro. I use this title or um I choose this title because I think it is one of the problem in our industry right now, of course, with the COVID-19 pandemic, is that financial is one of the problem. And I think with the help of this study, it will help other companies or other hotel to make their companies more successful. Next is my introduction. Tourism industry businesses are a backbone of the Philippine economy. So when the financial literacy skills of tourism business owners come short, it's quite the individual business that is in danger by Pearl and Elen 2020. So yes, they say that tourism industry business are the shoulder of the Philippine economy. Why? Because for me, it is one of the big percentage of the Philippines having the tourism industry. And now in our situation with this COVID-19 pandemic, it is really hard to give our best. Why? Because even though we give our best, like for example, for me as a tourism student, I cannot go to the places that we need to go for our on-job training. So it's really a hard time for everyone, for us. So next is financial literacy plays a crucial role among those business owners because it provides the financial tools needed to firm informed decisions through the accurate understanding of monetary information, which largely contributes to the longer term success of the corporate. Number three is this study is fulfilling this gap by assessing the levels of financial literacy among tourism enterprises owners in White Beach, Puerto Galera, Oriental, Mindoro. Also, these results are correlated with the particular operating performance of the business as a measure of business economic performance of the studied companies. So, I hope that with the help of this study, the financial literacy will help the other businesses, especially in White Beach, Puerto Galera, Oriental, Mindoro. I choose White Beach, Puerto Galera because this has so many tourism hotels, and it shows that many foreigners is really wanting to live there. So we all know that financial literacy is seen as an important instrument for the success of small, medium, and especially the large business, especially to the sector of tourism industry here in the Philippines. Since it helps in the understand and evaluate the information needed to make daily decisions that have financial impacts in companies' day-to-day management. So yeah, number next is the objective of the study. There are two main objectives of the study. Number one is to assess the literacy levels among tourism business owners in White Beach, Puerto Galera, Oriental, Mindoro. So yeah, we are going to assess all the literacy levels and ask them about some questions that will help us to know the literacy levels among tourism business owners. Number two is to analyze the relationship of financial literacy levels with the firm performance of this time of COVID-19 pandemic. So the second objective of the study is to know the relationship between of financial literacy levels with the firm of performance in the time of COVID-19 pandemic. We want to know the researcher want to know what is the other other changes or other solutions on how to have a proper relationship and to know what is the best literacy, the best financial literacy solutions in every problem that they may encounter. Um, it measures a of business economic performance in this kind situation, especially right now, yes, in COVID-19 pandemic. Next is the review of related literature and studies. So number one is the foreign literature, financial literacy. Atkinson and Messi 2019 provide a recommendation and widely accepted definitions of financial literacy, gathering three main supports, which are the financial knowledge, attitudes, and behaviors. For me, financial knowledge is really important. Why? Because if you don't have the knowledge about your financial literature, you are not really going to be successful enough for your management because you don't know how to, you do not have the knowledge and or other experiences. How will you be a successful, how will you have a successful hotel management if you do not have any knowledge about it? Next is the attitude and behaviors. This is one of the main important too, because if you do not have the proper attitude and behaviors, you will not have the proper connection with all the people around you, especially to your guests and to your co-workers. Next one is financial literacy is a combination of awareness, knowledge, skills, attitude, and behavior necessary to make sound financial decisions and ultimately attain individual financial well-being. Atkinson and Messi 2015. So as I said a while ago, if you have this the awareness, knowledge, skill, attitude, and behaviors, you will have the proper way on how to have a good connection between all the people around you inside of your management. Financial literacy is widespread even when financial markets are well developed or changing rapidly. Lusardi and Mitchell 2020. With the financial literacy is, they say it is a widespread because in every market that we have, it really wides the learnings of all the people that is inside the market or inside the corporation, and in that it widens the financial literacy levels of all the people around the market. Local literature, financial literacy, and tourism business performance. Arellano 2016. Financial literacy for small business owners must anticipate the ability to read and recognize fundamental financial statements as well as the ability with figures in order to make informed decisions and to make effective decisions regarding the use of administration of money. So if we have it is not important if you have the small or large, medium or large business, as long as you have the knowledge and the information that you have in your business, you will have the proper way on how to deliberate your market with the help of the administration of money. If you have the financial market, you will have a good business, even though it is small. According to BDO, between 2010 and 2013, on average, the number of small business, micro enterprises, and small enterprises, according to the division by the set by Philippine law under the second article of the degree, are number 327, 2017, increased 1% per year, despite the number of Filipino employed by those companies decreased 20% per year. Next is foreign study, assessment of business owners and financial literacy levels. Lusardi and Mitchell, 2017, in their work refer the struggle of gouge and the financial attitudes and financial behaviors in the order to achieve financial literacy levels. Keeping the mind four key values. Number one is relevance, brevity, simplicity, and capacity to differentiate by design three questions which provide answers to three significant economic concepts that individuals should have in order to make monetary decisions. Number one is understanding the attention compounding, understand of increase of or inflation that we are facing right now, understanding of risk, this diversification or change. The change, for example, like we are facing right now, there are so many changes in our society. And local studies, spending and saving habit. Financial behaviors are measured in several ways. Q 2017. Their financial behavior scales were: number one, record in making most spending, record in writing real income, assess the quantity of cash you spend on fixed expenses, recorded every dollar of paying, measured total amount of debt, assess the quantity of cash spent on flexible expenses, monitored spending, and ascertain of its within your income. Number eight, monitored spending to ascertain of its going for the items you wanted, monitored income to ascertain if it's in line with that you expected, though of the way to extend your future income to match your needs or wants, tired to think ways on lessening your expenses to match your revenue, estimated your fixed expenditure during some upcoming period. Number 13, assess your income estimated during some prospect period. Number 14, estimated your flexible expenses during some coming period. Set a financial goal that you simply hope to succeed within 4 or 10 years. Assess the worth of belongings you own. Set a financial goal that you simply hope to success within a year. Assess the quantity of cash you'll use during an emergency. Re-estimated your future expenses after finding that you're going to exceed your estimated income. 18. Assess whether the expenditure you'll got to make are adequate your income. So I hope you understand some of the financial behavior scales of Q 2017. So last thing that I want to say is that this study tests the hypothesis that all the factors of being constant, the higher financial literacy level of tourism business owners should motivate a better performance of the company. This research highlights the importance of providing tourism business owners adequate financial education on the expectation of improving their performance as a business leaders. So I hope you understand my report. And for me, if you have the background knowledge about your business and you have the knowledge about it, you will be having a successful business, and you can easily solve the problem that you may be facing or you are facing right now. So that is all, and thank you so much.